welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Red Zone. Today we are going to be talking about genetics. How you can produce visuals, how you can produce hets, and what traits are dominant and co-dominant in bearded dragons. And what that means. So dominant traits, we're looking at normal scale, leatherback, and dunner. Co-dominant traits, we're looking at hypo, trans, zero, and wit. What that means is a dominant trait, you only need one parent showing that genetic to produce that genetic. Co-dominant traits, both parents either have to be visually carrying the trait or have the recessive trait carrying the recessive trait. So if, for instance, I wanted to create my own hets, we'll start off with that. We'll create our own hets. I would have to have a dragon that is visual in a co-dominant trait, so we'll do hypo. So this is my hypo dragon. They carry two of the recessive traits, so that means that it is going to be visual because it's carrying both recessive traits to a normal scale, regular dragon, no hets, no nothing. So when we bring that down, this is just a Punnett square. Most of you guys have seen this in 2nd, 3rd grade. You can figure out your clutch or approximately what you're going to produce out of a clutch by using this. So we'll bring over the mom's genetics. These are the father's genetics on top. These are the mother's genetics on the bottom. We bring over the genetics. Now our clutch that we're going to produce is going to be 100% het for hypo. None of these babies carry both the recessive genes, but they carry one recessive gene. So they can be a producer of hypos if paired with another het hypo. Now, if I wanted to produce visuals, I would take these babies that are het for hypo now and breed them with another het for hypo. So we'll do there. They both have a dominant and both have a co-dominant or recessive trait. So when I pair them together, I did that backwards. Oh, no, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, so the blue right here where it's showing two recessive traits, this is going to be a hypo dragon. This one is going to be a possible hypo. Okay? It'll be a 66%. These two will be 100% hets. This one will be 66%. It's possible that it carries the recessive gene, but it's also a possibility that it doesn't. The only way you can prove it out is breeding it to something that is het. If you put it with something that's het and you create visuals, then it's now 100% het. It goes from 66 to 100% once you prove that it produces visuals. Okay? So we have the visual, we got two hets, we got our 66%. That's what putting het to het together. So that's your best chances of producing visuals. You could also put a visual to a visual, but you shouldn't do that. It just tears up the genetics, waters them down, makes them weaker. It's recessive traits. You don't want to put recessive to recessive. It's just not something you want to do. The dragons aren't going to be healthy. Most of them probably won't make it. But as far as it goes with genetics, those are the genetics for bearded dragons, guys. If you guys are trying to produce zeros, trans, wits, hypos, you can use the Punnett square. Plug in your own genetics in the Punnett square for dominant and co-dominant traits. And then once you fill it out, you'll figure out possibly what you can produce out of your clutch. It's not 100%. Sometimes you beat the odds, sometimes you lose in the odds. So if you guys liked our video, what we're teaching about genetics, you want us to get more in depth about it, please drop a comment, like, subscribe, share to all your friends, and please show support for our YouTube channel. We're really trying to grow. We are almost to 7K followers on Instagram. I'm going to do a big 8K giveaway once we hit 8K. You will have to be a YouTube subscriber for our 8K giveaway. But if you guys liked our video on genetics, please, again, like, share, subscribe, and have a great day, guys.